Hello guys, welcome to a Veteranship League game, and I am spectating myself here. I'm watching a video of me play 2v2 Bacage up against Manzio, the Argentina team. We've got Eversaw and Staphylocalypse on the team, and I've got Demonhard on my team. You can see my mouse moving side to side. That's me just training my speed and accuracy there, just getting warmed up for the quick grenades and micro to the center. So I've muted my mic in this game while I'm playing. I'm on voice with Demonhard. Handzy sitting on the sidelines. There's a lot of you guys have commented that you do prefer me to talk over the games to analyze. So you may hear Demonhard in the background, but not myself. So here going to the center, going a split here of Demonhard's actually going single infantry bars. You can see on the map in the left hand corner so many little infantry. So he's going to try to get the domination of infantry, while I just go on assault squad, cap the left hand side very sparingly and just force my way to the center with superiority of fire. So just trying to get the superiority of fire in the center, flanking from the road over here to get his troops off guard. And Demonhard is going infantry singles to also get the superiority. It's basically two squads versus one. At the moment, if people don't do that, you can quite easily overrun them. So in this case it is. And we've got someone from America hosting, I believe. Simmons, yes, he's hosting. So a little bit laggy, as you can see. I'm just not bothering DCing the grenades, just running across. So flanking the center, looks like we got the center there. Left hand side, it's a bit of a risk to do that, but yeah, please take advantage of that when you play me next. It's a bit of a yeah, it's a trade-off, I guess. I want it middle, and Demonhard seems to be struggling on the right to gain superiority. Would have thought, because he has the extra single infantryman. Usually you should be able to overpower them. So the reason why I don't buy the singles, because in the team game I think you got to play bank. So you got to play your teammate banks and the other one does the infantry at the start. That's what I like to do. So I went to dodge as soon as possible.
I'll take your middle if you're busy.
So I've got the dodge here, getting the bike, and then this is pretty lucky here. I didn't get grenaded by this guy at that flag there, so this is very dangerous now. I can't actually shoot this guy here, but luckily my Enfield takes it out. So that was a big bit of a game changer at the start, and was very lucky on my behalf there. So dodge, I love to get that at the start because you can buy it without much risk, because the Germans cannot counter it to the P3. Any looks or 222, any light vehicle, pretty much, if you use the dodge well, face in the right direction, it should be okay. So letting Demonhard capture the middle and force the mid, because I'm going to just defend this area for now, because I did sacrifice my troops for the center. And after my dodge is repaired, I'm planning to go straight down that line here. So the map, the spawns are quite opposite each other, so I can quite easily push with this, and the only counter he can get is a P3, so bit of flag there. So going single infantry buys just to save. I was really really scared that my dodge was going to get flanked and grenaded, because this whole squad here would have had a chance maybe to grenade me before, but it looks like that was a bit slow in the movement there. So my dodge was saved by single infantry rifleman. That was a key to that. Take a nice grenade off here, I think I did. Yes I did. So holding it with the skin on my teeth, waiting for the black watch as well. Pretty sure waiting on it.
That's right.
That's what we always do in our team games, is tell each other to get run at the timers, guys, exactly on the dot, because it makes a big difference. This game is all about timers too. Well, I think a big part of it's on timers. So middle's getting uncapped, so did a pretty good job here exploiting my weakness at the back flag there. So he knew that something was off, and I sent my squad in the center. But now I'm going to punish him now with my dodge and infantry. And I think now with Demonhard here, we're thinking what we're gonna save right now. So I think Demonhard is going to start doing the saving now for the Crusader, while I'll just pump out the infantry. Pushing up the straight here, and sniper there, saw it. Definitely going to be priority. I'm going to start chasing it there. I see it looks in the background there on the right hand side, but I can't really go past here. It's too hard to traverse around these buildings, and I might get shot with my engine. So I'm going to stay around here, cover this whole laneway, see the dodge is facing here, so light vehicle can't really flank me. So it's pretty safe with fighting. So just going to flank the center here from this stone wall here, but also going to try to get the looks now quickly. Seeing my guy in the front there for a bit, but oh no, that was a bit clumsy on me. Bit laggy though. Couldn't really control that, and demonhard laughed at my misfortune. They're going to dodge straight away because I know his looks will come down here and can potentially clean me out. So I've got to bite straight away to just make sure that doesn't happen. And I can hold his flag a bit longer. They'll flank the center there. Demonhard should be able to sneaky cap that now. Not doing super well, as you can see in the back here. Eversour's pretty neck and neck with demonhard in that area there. I'm going to try and get a sneaky guy behind the flag back there as well, as you can see. So dodge out now, just panning away. His looks has gone back further back there, so this time I'm just going to stay back a bit. Bike there. Unfortunate for Staphylococcus, that was a bit of a waste because that's pretty much dead now because of my dodge. And waiting on another Blackwatch call. With the UK, the plan I guess to buy in the special points is definitely Blackwatch, Anzacs. Then after that, Croc for me, and then my ally potentially Radio Op. So one of us goes to the Croc for sure. Because with the Croc here, you can survive the Veteran Tiger, and you can potentially track the Veteran Tiger, and the Radio Op is there, so you're pretty much decently in good stead, basically. Here comes out the Sherman here, coming out of the center. Nothing here. Sports, so just going in front of my ally there, demonhard, just to get him line of sight. No massive teamwork here, but I can see a P3 coming. I was speaking to my ally definitely to tell him to come here if we can, but yeah, let me know if you want to just hear the voice comms, because it's much easier to actually to do it other than voiceovers. It saves a bit of time. There goes my dodge, but I guess in this scenario you can learn what I'm thinking by me telling you directly now what's happening. So just running my infantry in, helping the center. Left hand side flag, got the P3 there. The thing with the P3, it's not great killing infantry, so it's not going to completely wipe out my forces there. This is pulling back. Anzacs, this is Anzacs out. And I think I missed the Anzac timer there, I'm pretty sure. But this is unfortunately isn't demonhard. Probably was a bit of lag happening, but he could have got side-shotted there, and unfortunately for Staphylococcus, he wasn't quick enough to take advantage of that. And the bad thing about single rifleman and Blackwatch is I've got an 80 grenades, so unfortunately I'm trying to pick up an 80 grenade off a dead body. Assault squad leader, it's going to have an 80 grenade. Oh, it doesn't even have an 80 grenade, the assault squad leader. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, I like to go the single. Oh, that was a good find, Panzerfaust. Thinking, nah, I'm gonna just steal it. Yeah, good. Basically, I think riflemen are better to single because they're cheaper for one. Two, they are always going to get action mostly. Because I want to go single rifles to fight infantry, and rifles are pretty damn good in AS2. They can, in mass, they can one shot, I guess, a lot of things. And you may not be in range to fight, so riflemen's are always in range. If you get an SMG, that is, you're not always in range to fight. So yeah, just man the P3 just to be a bit of an annoyance there. Make him do an extra grenade, or make him do an extra shot with his next tank he spawned. They're not really to steal it and run away. It's not, I didn't expect to do that at all. I mean, the Anzac squad, the superior to fighter basically. It's the reason why you should get your special points at the start now, because thing with the Germans, they don't have that. They got the Brandenburgers, but Brandenburgers in the shootout they don't have the weight of the power as Anzacs basically. They got the skill and the sneaky, which is fantastic, but this is one of the advantages you should press as the allies, which I think, that's what I think anyway for my style. We've seen lots of different styles in this tournament so far, which is a good thing. Back here, right hand side. So yep, yeah, unfortunately we do have to get a spectator for every game. You can see 6 people in the map because the balance protection. So thus it does slow down the score points to the score per flag to set to 67. That's why we have to do it too. So a lot of workarounds here for DMS. Unfortunately, not giving us the exact playground we want to. So here's an opportunity here with the Crusader A8 combo there. You get a flank here. The anti-tank gun is actually anti-infantry here, just aiming at the wrong thing. A bit fancy trying to take out my infantry, but here's a side shot here. Crusader A8. I think it's one of the most overpowered units in the game at the moment. I'm going to use it because I don't want to ban units from tournaments regardless. So same as the shotgunners last tournament. I didn't ban the shotgunners because if you can use them, just use them. Everyone does use them. So I'm probably going to see a lot more Crusader A's in the tournament if the other players catch on. And if they think it's OP, but I do definitely think it's OP. Especially because the Germans, it's not only the penetration and armor is not that great. Look at it doesn't have to really reload for one. The accuracy is awesome when you move, see? It doesn't even, the accuracy is at pretty much 100% almost everywhere. And also, German tanks, what it faces is German tanks, and German tanks are very weak on the side, and you can side shot it. German tanks at max range. That's the real big difference between the Oswin, which is 400 MP, and the Crusader AA, which is 375 MP. It's a lot. The Oswin has a bad turret, a bad reload rate, and it can't one-shot Shermans from afar or from the front, where the Crusader AA can one-shot all the German medium tanks, even the heavier ones like the H and the Stug from the side, and even that 70 range turret frontally and main gun frontally will destroy P3 frontally even. So it's got a lot going for it. But as you can see here, you do want to fight at max range. That's how you counter it, obviously, but it's not easy to counter. I've got to get a nice grenade here, so always good to rush infantry up, I think. He's pretty much worn out with all these forces.
Shoot, please.
And I think it's a GG anyway. So I'm going to end it here, guys, because
Nope.
let's pretty much just wait for the flag points to tick up. So strategy-wise, it's pretty much the banking start. Key thing, what I think what happened was, single infantry with demonhard. For me, getting that dodge, making that survive. Dodge is a key unit for the UK for my strategy, and to push up on his spawn flag opposite there, where he can't counter it very easily. And just swarming him with the Anzacs there, with the weight of the force. So that's the battle plan. And in terms of gameplay tactics, I guess that's all self-explanatory, grenading, flanking, etc. But that's the main battle plan. Then Crusader AA to Sherman to counter that P3. I find Commonwealth's a lot better than the USA at the moment. If it went USA, it would have gone the LDM20 bank and then straight to Sherman. So good game, guys. That's it. So you basically won that one to full, so it's 100-0. GG's.